It's been a while since I did any tags videos, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity to do the tag video today. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oksana. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Today I'm gonna do a tag, and the tag name is One and Done Luxury Bag, and I'm so grateful to Clara Zilla for tagging me. I'm gonna leave her channel in the description box below. Please visit her channel. She's so fantastic. I always look up to her in her choices in the luxury handbags, and I feel that we are also vibing on the same level, because I would say we are very close in the age group. If I could even mention the age, it's so inappropriate for the girl to mention any age, but I mean, I truly respect her opinion in the sense of the handbags, the choices that she is doing in her collection, etc. So I highly recommend to visit her channel, and I'm so grateful that she tagged me. And the tag was created by Jerusha Couture. And obviously, if you're into any luxury handbags or any luxury for that matter, you definitely know who is Jerusha Couture. But in any case, if the miracle is happening that you don't know who is Jerusha Couture, I'm gonna leave her channel in the description box below. And again, thank you so much, Jerusha, for creating this tag. It's so much fun to do. Saying that it's so much fun, I have to also mention that this is truly challenging tag for me personally, and the reason for that, because my collection is right now very selective. I don't have many different brands in my collection right now. My collection pretty much consists of the three major brands as Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. I have few handbags here and there. Some brands are not really well popular or well unknown, but the style of the bag truly vibes with me, and they're expensive bags. I pay lots of money, but say, in a sense, if I will ever need to recapture money, I know for a fact I'm not gonna even recapture 100 bags for those bags. But anyway, let's start it. And I don't have many bags, but still. And doing this tag right now at this stage of my life, I would say it's more, for me personally, kind of valid opinion, because I had an opportunity of using so many different styles of the bags, brands, and I truly recognize. I remember when I was just also starting with the luxury, and I'm watching some other channels, people always say like, oh, just find your style and stick with your style and what you truly love. And I'm like, how I supposed to know my style? That's why I'm watching your video, to learn what style would be the best for me. But the point is, the only one way you could truly learn what is your style, sadly, by making a mistake. And I would suggest, if you're just starting with the luxury, try to purchase a few handbags from not very expensive brands, and I mean in a sense of different styles, like let's say flap bag or bucket bag or backpack, tote style, I mean hobo style, whatever you think is the possible style, and see which style you're using the most. Then if you truly want to go into luxury and spending thousands and thousands of dollars, at least you know for facts that that kind of style works out for you. Anyway, and I'm gonna start with Chanel. I love Chanel. At the end of the day, I think it's the most elegant brand that you can find, and I know it's questionable statement, because obviously elegance and beauty, it's a different sensation and understanding for all of us. But when you're talking about Chanel, it's a woman who achieved such a level of recognition, starting from absolute zero, from absolute nothing. And right now you see tons and tons of different brands trying to copy a style of her jackets, of her persona, of her overall appearance, of her shoe style. Like, I mean, the black toe shoes, slim back, I think all possible brands doing that. The tweed jackets, all possible brands doing that. And of course, the classic flap bag, every possible brands doing that. Saying all that, you may think that I will choose a classic bag, and I love my classic. I have a Chanel medium classic flap. It was a gift from my husband, and of course I believe it's gonna stay forever in my collection unless something really crazy gonna happen. But if I will be completely honest with myself, the style that I use the most, and I would say I enjoy using the most from Chanel, it's my Chanel mini in square style, not even rectangular one. And this bag is already right now, I think, about 7 years old, and it's in black with silver, shiny silver hardware. I use this bag so much. I use this bag so much, and I love it so much that, believe it or not, last year I decided to buy for myself exactly the same handbag but with champagne gold hardware. And you see, let me just remove the felt. I still even have stickers on this bag, and you see it's absolutely identical style, but both of them in lambskin. But of course, because each season lambskin is different, like you see this one is a little bit more squishy even comparing to this one. I find this older style is more structured comparing to the new style, but nevertheless, if I'm gonna keep one, it's just going to be my Chanel square, and it doesn't matter, it could be shiny silver or gold or champagne gold, because right now I think, because I'm using mostly of the gold jewelry, do I use white gold jewelry and rose gold jewelry, I would choose a champagne, because right now I have two options. But if I wouldn't, I would still stick with my old style. And I think this one, because it's silver and my daughter used more of the silver, I think it's eventually going to be her handbag. So one and only Chanel Square Mini. And the beauty of this bag that you can use it casually. You can go to any evening party and you will be right on a point. Absolutely love this bag, and it took me years to recognize the beauty of this bag. And also why I love square the most, because square, I find the length of the strap is perfect for me. I'm just a 5'3", I'm very petite, short girl, so square sits better on me. I still love my rectangular minis, and in fact I have more rectangular minis in my collection because they more represent kind of classic shape of the Chanel classic flap. But my absolute favorite is Chanel Square Mini. By the way, guys, don't forget to comment in the obviously comment sections, what is your favorite? Let's say since I'm talking about Chanel right now, let's say what is your favorite from Chanel? Let me know, because clearly it's important for me to know your opinion of my choices, and also share your personal experience with Chanel handbags after, let's say, using or having some handbags in your collection, what you think is the best choice. And as I said, like you can see this one feels like kind of thicker comparing to this one. This kind of almost feels like pointy. Frankly, I don't envy the resale brands when they're supposed to do authentications of the bags, because these two purchased from Toronto boutique, and frankly, if I will be frankly with you, there is a slight difference. There is a slight difference between them. That's why, you know, each season the leather is different, construction is different, because at the end of the day they might be not hand stitched completely as, let's say, Hermes handbags, but they're still handmade bags. So this is my Chanel choice, one and only. Of course, it's hard to choose because I wish like I can choose 3 or 4 from Chanel, because just saying that I'm gonna be 100% satisfied just with one day Chanel handbag, it would be not 100% accurate statement. But if I have to choose just the one, it will be Chanel Square. So let's just put this Chanel handbag to the side, that I made my choice with Chanel. So this is Chanel. So starting from Chanel, let's just do Louis Vuitton. Again, with Louis Vuitton, I used to have so many handbags. I used to have all possible speedies. I used to have never full, several different on the go, and I still have on the go handbags. I used to have several different pochette métis, some seasonal handbags, etc. And it's very, very hard to choose, because, you know, Louis Vuitton could be a bag for work, like never full or on the go, or let's say evening style handbags. They have so many different options for the evening style. It could be more casual and kind of hip style of the handbag. But if I'm gonna be talking about my personal preferences and the bags that truly I find is unique to Louis Vuitton, I would say it's Louis Vuitton Twist. And again, you can see at the end of the day, remember I said know your style, it's still a flap style handbag. And in my collection I have, and Twist is made of epi leather. It's very, very durable leather. Next point of the Twist, it's unique style of the closure. You see how it's Vuitton, and then it's twisting like that as LV, Louis Vuitton. It's so unique. No any other brand doing the twist like that, you know, in the logo. The same things like turn lock CC for Chanel. It's such a unique logo. I find this one is also such a unique. I love this shape on the side. I know some people don't like this shape, but in fact I do. And I love the color combos that I have. It's in kind of beige and black, so clearly it can go for the winter, it can go for the summer, spring, etc. I love that mine has this kind of like top handle chain. It doesn't come with this tag. I put the tag myself, and it comes with removable strap. I love that it comes with removable strap. The only one thing, if I could change about this bag, because this is style. If it would have been today, I'm choosing this bag, I'm most likely gonna choose PM or maybe even mini. But I tried mini on this last visit to Paris, and actually kind of like white color, everything white, the chain white, the logo white, everything white. I really love it. I really love it. But it didn't have this just a top handle. It has a more longer strap. Anyway, if I would have choose today, the only different things I would have done is choosing PM style versus MM. And the reason for that, not because I don't like the MM style, because what's happening over here, It also comes with a mirror. I don't keep it in the bag. It's in like, you know, in storage box, like, because I don't really use that mirror, and I find this is kind of abstraction. The only one things why I would have choose PM, because this bag is fairly high, tall, and it's more narrow at the top. So if you're putting so many items, though I still have kind of like smaller hands, sometimes it's kind of tedious, like, you know, to kind of retrieving items from the inside. That's the only negative. Or if I would have kept this style, I wish if they did it just a bit shorter, so kind of like more east-west looking style. Anyway, this is just here and there. There is never an absolutely perfect handbag. You have to compromise always on something, but my choice with Louis Vuitton is LV twist, and it's such a classy handbag from Louis Vuitton. And see, the point is, even just keeping like that, if I'm gonna remove the strap and add some kind of monogram strap, remove this tag and add in kind of monogram tag, it's already changing the look of the bag. Say I will remove this tag and put some kind of, I don't know, even black tag and black strap, it's again already changing the bag. You can play with this bag in so many ways. As I said, I still love my size, but if I would have options of PM, I would have choose PM. And the reasons that I didn't choose PM at the time when I'm purchasing, because PM has this kind of like a weird even closures on the side. It's already kind of not easy access with the narrow opening on the top, but PM also has kind of additional closures on the side. Maybe I will include the pictures that you know what I'm talking about. And I don't know why they did that way, so the kind of looking different from the PM and PM looking different from the mini. Anyway, Louis Vuitton twist is my choice from Louis Vuitton. So let's choose something a little bit less expensive, and I want to talk about Longchamp La Pliage. This handbag, oh my gosh, I have it in my collection for such a long time, and I got it also on sale. It's not black, it's kind of dark gray color, and I love that it's actually dark gray with brown leather, so iconic. This bag been with me, and this is like what is this size? I don't know, it's the one that's similar to Louis Vuitton Neverfull, but it's obviously a little bit wider. This bag been with me everywhere, traveling to Mexico, Dominican Republic, Europe. I think I even have maybe some sun grains. Like, I can take this, obviously it's La Pliage, it's meaning for the beach, so I can take this bag even to the beach with everything that I need, and my bottle of water, like maybe a little bit blanket, etc. But at the same time, even if I need to go for some kind of meeting, like, you know, cleaning up this bag, you can put all the documentation and let's say have some kind of smaller bag like that Chanel crossbody bag, just like if you need to go during the lunchtime for some kind of lunch with your colleagues, etc. But this one is perfect for all kind of documentations. I love that it has a zipper versus, let's say, Neverfull that doesn't have a zipper. This is very, very secure, and on top of the zipper also you have this kind of button, so it's really, really secure. As I said, it's even been to Spain, Europe with me, it's been to Paris with me if I need to bring some kind of an additional stuff. The only one thing I wish it had some kind of ring over here that, for example, you can hook some kind of pochette or something on the inside. That's the only one thing I would have changed about this bag, but that's about it. And as I said, this bag is so perfect. It could be for travel, it could be for your business meetings, it could be for anything. And I never even had any insert for it. I would say even if you're gonna add insert, it would be even better. Highly recommend. And as I said, when I was in Europe traveling, I find that so many people using La Pliage for every day. And as I said, you can put documentation and you can put your grocery inside this bag. I really love this bag. Highly recommend. Price point, durability, way you can use this bag is unlimited. So if I'm gonna have one from Longchamp, it's going to be Longchamp Le Pliage. So next handbag, and this one I would say it's a wild card in my personal collection because very few people talking about this brand on the YouTube. I find this bag is very beautiful, very durable, extremely high quality. I mean, it's expensive bag, but it's not as recognizable, let's say, as Gucci or Louis Vuitton or Chanel or Hermes or even a Bottega Veneta or any other like YSL, etc. And I'm talking about Valextra. I got this bag years ago, and believe it or not, it's still looking brand new. The leather on this bag, I'm gonna keep it closer, hopefully it will focus and you can see the leather in this bag is absolutely identical to Hermes Epsom leather. It has very unique closure, like you see twisting. It's similar to Louis Vuitton twist, but it has this kind of path. Oh, I have my Costco receipt here so you can see that I'm using this bag. It's fully leather lined. It has also unique number over there because each bag made by hand, similar to Hermes handmade bags. So over here it's actually ID of the artisan who creates this specific bag. Look at the beauty of this bag, how beautiful. I love everything. It's the, as I said, the craftsmanship is so beautiful. And I got this bag years ago. I don't know what's the actual price right now in Canada for this bag. Maybe I will put it somewhere over here. Obviously I didn't pay that price, still extremely expensive for it is. And as I said, if I, let's say, decided today to sell this bag, I know for fact that there is no way I can recapture any money from this bag. But I absolutely love it. Anytime I'm using this bag, it's giving me joy. And it has so many different colors, variations of the leather. When I was actually purchasing this bag, there was this blue, really bright blue. I would say it's similar to Hermes Frida blue, very bright. And I choose it because it's of this leather, kind of like looking like an Epsom leather. I thought it will be very durable. There was another options of the green, looking like a box leather, but I was kind of a little bit nervous of that box leather style because I want something more durable. And I didn't regret that I chose this blue because blue is one of my favorite color. I have so many beautiful things in blue because I truly love blue. But let's say if I would have been choosing today, maybe I would have choose something in more neutral. They have really beautiful kind of like tape color, similar to Hermes a tube color. It would be more practical, but I still love that I have it in this gorgeous blue color because it's one of the brightest color in my collection and I absolutely love it. So this is wild card in my collection, and as I said, I use it so much. It's still looking like a brand new bag. Absolutely spectacular quality. I highly recommend, if you really considering this bag, I highly recommend. The only one thing I can warn you that you will never recapture your money back if you decided to sell this, because you know it's not really well recognizable handbag, but it's one of those quiet luxury. It's expensive but nobody knows about it. So Valextra is another one and only in my collection. It's that's the ones that I will choose for sure. And the name of this bag is Eyesight. So Valextra Eyesight. Okay, And the last one, it's Hermes. I'm lucky enough that I have so many Hermes handbags in my, not so many, but I have plenty, let's put it this way, handbags in my collection. And you would say, oh my gosh, she definitely gonna choose a Birkin or Kelly, because she has like Birkin and Kelly in her collection. And frankly, after so many years owning Birkin and owning a Kelly, you will be surprised, guys. But the one and only bag, if I ever have to keep in my collection from Hermes, it will be a Constance. And let me remove this, and you can see again, remember I said know your style? You will see it's again it's kind of like a flap style bag. It's similar to Chanel mini square. In fact, I have a video on my channel when I'm comparing this Constance with my Chanel mini square. Oh, let me actually say what is it. So it's Constance 18, or sometimes people call it mini. It's in black or noir with rose gold hardware, Epsom leather. In fact, I know that not everybody loves Epsom leather from Hermes. Myself personally, it's my absolute favorite leather from Hermes. It's so beautiful. I know it's like people saying that it looks plasticky. Then, you know, Chanel Caviar looks plasticky as well. It's definitely pressed leather, but because it's pressed leather, it's very durable. And if I'm paying this kind of money for a handbag, I want the most durable leather possible. And keeping in mind that I live in Canada, we have so much weather, we have rain, we have snow, we have God knows what kind of conditions during the year. So Epsom is my absolute favorite leather from Hermes. Epsom never disappointed me yet, and I'm so glad that I have it in my collection. This bag was offered on my last Paris trip. I have also another Constance in my collection. It's Constance 124 in Mauve Sylvestre color, again with the rose gold hardware. But if I would say I'm not so particular about the hardware, I'm okay with gold, rose gold, palladium, it doesn't really matter for me. But again, in Epsom leather. And I love that 124 as well. As I said, I love Constance so much that I actually purchased that bag on the resale market. And I would say if you really love Constance, you don't even have to do so much pre-spend, because on the resale market, especially if you love bigger size Constance, or you're not into Epsom leather, because like let's say if you're okay with Swift leather or some other leathers, you can find exceptional deals on pre-love market. But as I said, mine one and only bag, if I have to keep, it's going to be Hermes Constance 18 black with rose gold hardware, because that's what I have. But as I said, if I would have had with the yellow gold or gold plated or palladium plated, I would have kept the same. It's just about the style, the size. And again, when it comes to drop, why I also love this Constance so much, because you can make it like a short. And again, about this bag, it could be very casual, but at the same time, if you need to go to some kind of really high setting and just wearing this bag, again, you're on top of the game. Really love this bag, really love this bag. And as I said, from all the handbags that I have from Hermes, my most used are my Constances and my Della. But if I have to keep just only one, it's definitely going to be a Constance. It's some kind of flap bag, and that's what I mostly use. And I think if I pay this much money, at least I have to use the bag, and bag not sitting in my closet. Anyway, Constance 18 noir with rose gold hardware, Epsom leather. So that's my choices. That's my choices. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I don't know, I think mostly people already did these tags. I will try to tag some of you guys if you haven't done this tag before, so please, you're more than welcome to do the tag. Or if you already did and I missed your video, just kind of like comment and I will watch your video for sure. Thank you very much guys for being here with me. Thank you very much again, Clara Zirla, for tagging me, and thank you very much, Jerusha, for creating this tag. Okay, that's about it for today, and I will see you on my next one.